Have you ever thought to yourself, man, I wonder what some of the world's worst video games are? Well, I found a couple of them so you don't have to. Today, I'm going to go over two really bad video games that are not only bad in a sense of gameplay and plot, but are pretty darn controversial. So, let's get started. The first and probably worst video game I found deep in the internet is called JFK Reloaded. As you can imagine from the title, it is about our 35th President of the United States. You, as the player, have to assassinate John F. Kennedy. This game was released on November 22, 2004 by Scotland-based Traffic Games. Now, the date might sound familiar to some because this was the 41st anniversary of his assassination. The developers claimed that they created the game in order to, quote, bring history to life, unquote, which I find horribly ironic and just overall very cringeworthy. This historical simulation is a single-player, first-person shooter game. You are playing Lee Harvey Oswald, the person who the government found guilty of shooting JFK. Basically, you're sitting in wait for JFK and his party to drive by in Dallas, Texas, and are armed with a sniper. You are scored on how closely you match the reports found in the Warren Commission. This commission was founded by Lyndon B. Johnson in 1963, only a few days after JFK's assassination. This 888-page report, quote, proved that Lee Harvey Oswald killed JFK and acted on his own without anyone else paying or helping him. The Warren Commission goes over the specific shots taken on JFK. There are 3 shots total. The first one missed, the second one hit JFK and Governor Colony, and the third and final shot fatally hit JFK in the head. So, the game starts right before the limousine drives into view. You, as Lee Harvey Oswald, only have 28 seconds to perfectly recreate the 3 shots described in the Warren Commission. You are limited to 39 shots, and every incorrect shot deducts 1 point. You can even submit your score in order to get the $100,000 cash prize. Now, you're probably asking, why does this exist? The developers also claimed that while they were trying to bring history to life, they also wanted to prove that Lee Harvey Oswald had the means and ability to shoot JFK like the Warren Commission describes. Not exactly sure how a video game proves that, but here we are. This game was obviously received very poorly, and even Senator Ted Kennedy condemned this and called it despicable. Which, I mean, he isn't wrong. The next video game I found is called Kanye Zone. This game is a browser game that was released by Otter Spice Production in 2012. This game is simple and to the point. You, as the player, are controlling a bumper in order to prevent a picture of Kanye West's head from entering his zone. As the game goes on, the zone becomes bigger and bigger. While preventing Kanye's head from entering the zone, one of his more popular songs featuring Jay-Z repeats in the background, continually saying, "You are now watching my throne, don't let me get in my zone." So for each level, Kanye's head appears. If you hit his head with the bumper, he will burst into money signs, which gives you points. Each round, he moves faster and faster, and the zone grows larger and larger. The goal is to get as many points as you can. If the zone reference wasn't enough, the player starts with $50,000 as a reference to his lyric, "What's 50 grand to a guy like me? Can you please remind me?" This game actually got a lot of traction, so much that the people who developed this game, roommates Michael Fredrickson and Stephen Barlow, were interviewed by MTV. They actually get weirdly philosophical, stating that the Kanye Zone game answers some really deep questions. Fredrickson called Kanye an arrogant man who purports to know everything, and said that in the game, he admits to some ignorance, and that he doesn't exactly know what will happen if he gets in the zone. Eventually, they came out with Pitbull Party in 2013, in which you have to continually scratch records of Pitbull's head on a turntable to his song, "Don't Stop the Party." So, what do you think? Do you know of any really bad video games that can top these? Let me know in the comments. This is Fake Life Lore. Thanks for watching.